Got it. Third out. Back here in Cleveland. Now, Hank Aaron. The wind of the pitch. That missed by a lot. Ball one. And, of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Almost goes without saying that Mr. Aaron set the standard for power hitters in the sport for years. I mean, just an incredible 23-year career.
The pitch.
I got 3 and 2.
And it's not all about the home runs. It's RBIs, total bases. Hank did everything you'd want in the middle of the order guy. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Drops into the glove, and there's one down. And now it is JT Realmuto.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Donaldson kicks and deals.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Did not go. Hank, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 3-2 now.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third. Tag. Got him. Realmuto into second, and he's got a double. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the third baseman, Ian Happ. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Donaldson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Rodriguez throws to first, and that is the third. Here in Cleveland, and now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. Strider back to work. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. So the batting order turns over. Here's a big power threat. Tommy Edman. And that one is lifted in the air. Cowser coming on. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Willie Adames. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Colton Cowser now at the plate. That's out to center field. On the move. And there's 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Henderson batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Donaldson winds and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. And a pitch. Popped up. Adames moving under it. Nabs it, and there's one down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And there's a foul ball. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Ball 2 is the count.
And 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And that one hit to first. He handles it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back now at Progressive Field. And the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Judge calls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the power speed combo. Willie Mays. That one missing inside. That one off the mark, and now 2-0. Fastball for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. Over to first. Mays retired at first. Hank Aaron getting ready to hit. Walked his first time. That one at triple digits. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Judge ranging back towards the wall. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third.
Everything came together for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
That one finds the zone. Now 2-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a swing and a miss. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. That's down and in.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's the power hitting catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. And a ball and 2 strikes. And that's outside.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between So Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others, it was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss. Here in Cleveland, here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. That one in triple digits.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Throw on to Freeman. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate, Ian Happ. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball one. And that one almost hit him.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job at this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
One down, base is empty. That one drifts inside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
No, he held back. That's ball four.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Adames in the box now. Takes strike one. Ball strike right there.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Grounded to third, could be two. Wide throw, and it gets away. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error. One down. And now, Colton Cowser. Just missed.
Well, all I on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Mickey Mantle.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Now 3-0. And that one fouled off. First and third, one down. And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Some high cheese for strike three. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Strike one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
One ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a good eye there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one is absolutely belted. Banks off the wall. Headed for the plate. And he's in safely at third as they take the lead. 2 runs come in.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting. Satisfying.
Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Puerto Rico taking on Alabama. Okay, all set to go. In half up to hit. The line to the pitch. Now a check swing, but he held up. Next offering is downstairs.
Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means. Swing
still in for the K. heat too much on that one. Willie Adames in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike two.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
0-2 now. Center field. Marte right there to make the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now the left fielder, Colton Cowser. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1's the count.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there. Back here in Lone Depot Park. Here's Jose Ramirez. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career, but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup. Ellie De La Cruz now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Foul ball there.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from the surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
1 out, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Rafael Devers at the plate now as he chases after that one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Cowser going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here in Miami, new inning getting started. And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. He was late there, strike one.
We're watching a pitcher on the mound who can do it all. Ryan has one of the best fastballs we've ever seen, and he's as durable as they come. Nobody strikes out batters like the Ryan Express.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And that one fouled off. Ryan measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Willie Mays now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. That one way outside, and it's 1-2. Base hit.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here comes the 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy.
One ball,
Gonna have to regroup here.
Second inning here, no score. And another ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's O'Neal Cruz. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And Guerrero is set down. Ethan Salas, the next to hit. That one in triple digits.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Real Muto up with it. Fires the first. That completes. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And that one fouled off. Ball 1 there. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
All over that one right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Triple digits on that last pitch. And now it's going to be Colton Cowser. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Righty to the plate. That clips a corner. 99 miles per hour to finish. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Strider back to work. Out to short, De La Cruz. Tosses across the first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. This one popped up. Settles under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a miss.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive.
Oh, that's a strikeout. Back here in Miami, here's some real power at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. Swing Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Late on that fastball. Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Willie Mays. This one in the air. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Jose Ramirez. That one pulled foul. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. And
oh, nice stop on a slide. Takes it to the bag. That's one.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Sliced hard but foul. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Runner on the go again. Next offering is fouled back. Runner on the move again. Got him swinging.
Started as if he knew 100% something off speed's coming here. Well, that was by you.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, O'Neal Cruz. Went down on strikes his first time through. Now a check on him at second, back safely.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed.
Runner takes off for third.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
Wide throw, and it gets away. He'll score easily, and now they trail by 1.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Try to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Out at third. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Hank Aaron. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Ramirez in his 10th season, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Good eye right there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lined into right. Soto hauls it in for the out. And that quickly 2 away. JT Realmuto steps in.
Jacob Tyler Realmuto, he has quite the trophy case as a multiple-time All-Star, Silver Slugger, and Gold Glove winner. This guy's a great leader by example for his team.
2 outs, base is empty. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 1-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 2 outs. This one smoked out to left. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swinging a foul straight back. And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and he misses it. It drops in, and he'll pull into second safely.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud. Contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Salas takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. This one popped up, settles under it, hauls it in for the out. Oh, the throw is over his head. Hung up in a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Way high there, and it's 1-0. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out. Back here in Lone Depot Park. Now the third baseman, Ian Happ. The wind of the pitch. And fouled off. Here's your 1. And that's outside. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. High fly ball out to left field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Willie Adames stands in. Wouldn't chase that time. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Checked his swing on the 1-0 and appeal to first. He did not go around. 2-0. And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away. Colton Cowser digs in now. Foul ball. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss down on. Well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Juan Soto. Strider back to work. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellence.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A massive home run. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. Back to the top of the lineup, Jose Ramirez. Now at the plate. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Out towards right center field. And that chance handled by Willie Mays. And Ramirez is set down. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Swings and misses and one down below the zone. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the catch. 2 away down. Here's Rafael Devers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And it finds its way through for a hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Devers, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now it's even up. That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Around second is Devers. The throw in. And he makes it all the way to third with a 2-out triple.
Picks himself up an RBI. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
The 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. 2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And we're back. And now Gunnar Henderson. Just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And it's even up.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Line drive. Come on.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And that one's a little bit low. And the count is 1-1. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 0-2 now. Registers the punch out and hits 101. Hank Aaron will hit next. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Right through there for a strike. This to center field. Marte should have it. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ethan Salas. And that is cut on and missed. Slider right there. And that one upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And there's a hit.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Kicks and fires. Hits the outside corner, and that is strike two. Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike three on a fastball up in the zone. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That was blasted to the moon. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. So one out, nobody on. Juan Soto now. Up the middle. Sends it to first. They get the out on Soto. So the batting order turns over. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Chases the changeup in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Back here in Miami, and now the DH, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
And the right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Marte should have it. Brings it in. 1 away. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Right through there for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
High chopper to third. Ramirez sends it to first. And Realmuto is out. Ian Happ, the next to hit, the Happ Daddy. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. And they've got their first run. It's 5-1. And now, Willie Adames. That's outside. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back. It's 5-2. At the plate, Colton Cowser. Fastball for a strike. Strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Cowser tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he held back. back, according to Ricky Holiday. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And they'll do it again. And now it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Cannonball coming. That one felt good. And they inch closer. It's 5-3. So 2 away with nobody on. And now here is Gunnar Henderson. That one ripped left field. Back there. Oh, yeah. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 5-4. Base is empty with 2 away. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. That one ripped right center field. Soto moving back for it. Cannonball coming. Into the second deck it goes. It's 5-5. Now a chance for Willie Mays. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 6-5. Now it's the right fielder, Hank Aaron. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Now Aaron. Gotcha.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that.
0-2.
2 outs. Wouldn't chase that time. Pitch misses there. It's 2-2. Got it by him for the K. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now Ellie De La Cruz. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Bang! That one's got to feel good. And they tie it up. It's 6-6. And here is Devers. And Devers hits that one. Kowser on his way over. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Tied at 6. And next will be the cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That misses off the outside edge.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Just off the inside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 1 for 3. Ground ball up the middle. De La Cruz fires over to first. And Guerrero is set down. Inning over. Back here in Lone Depot Park. Now it's the DH, Jose Ramirez. And the pitch. That one at triple digits. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Tied at 6. Stepping in, JT Realmuto. Ripped into left for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that's outside. Ball 2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
That connect on the curveball struck him out. Willie Adames digs in now.
1-0.
In the dirt. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And Adames swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time. Then that. So bottom. A new arm into the game. The righty, Paul Skeens. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swings and chases a low one there.
0-1's the count.
This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Bangs off the wall. And a big swing of the bat. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 9th.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
The winning run on second base.
Catch inside.
And now 2-0. Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
The 2-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Man at second. Right side, Henderson. And he handles it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Williams up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And that one fouled off.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. It's be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
The pitch. Hot shot to third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. And down the right fielder, Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, this is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. But no advance from the runners. So the lineup flips over. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Trying to send this to extra innings. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit.
Double steal. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Bam! And this place is rocking. And they walk it off.